watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio. I am Roy Rossell.
And I'm David Preston on this Friday, August 11th.
Well, the Maui wildfire death toll has risen to 55 people.
2 additional deaths from the wildfires in Hawaii Thursday night bring the death toll to 55, according to Maui County. Maui Mayor Richard T. Bison said the current death toll does not take into consideration the people who may be found inside buildings. Tourists have been advised to stay away, and the Hawaii Convention Center in Honolulu has turned into an assistance center, stocking it with water, food, and volunteers. A national disaster was declared on Maui Thursday by President Joe Biden. Authorities said 3 large fires in Maui, including the blaze in Lahaina, are still active. Maui County said Thursday the wildfire in Lahaina town was reported to be 80% contained.
Well, the Maui County Police Chief John Peltier expected and estimated the number of missing people to approximately be 1,000, but he states that they do honestly not know.
A 45-person crew is being deployed to Maui to assist with the containment of the wildfires. Roy Rossell has the details.
Continuing our coverage on the Maui wildfires, a 45-person response team has now been deployed to assist with the containment of these fires. On Thursday, August 10th, a 5-person K-9 team was deployed to also assist with this. Clark County Deputy Fire Chief Billy Samuels received a call late the night before on August 10th, and during this call, Chief Samuels received a Type 3 response from the Nevada Task Force 1. An alert was made for the personnel to get ready for the deployment, and the crew left early this morning. The team has people filling the positions of hazmat, search and rescue, tech specialists, heavy rig operators, drivers, K-9, and a small medical team.
A Maui native who resides in Las Vegas is gathering donations to help with those who have been affected by the Maui wildfire.
A Maui native living in Las Vegas, Jai Albero, is gathering food and supply donations at his establishment, 9th Island Kava Lounge. News 25 spoke with Albero, who has some roots with Lahaina, which is one of the hardest hit communities.
I'm originally from Lahaina, Maui, born and raised. I just was there last week for about 3 weeks with my family, enjoying my grandmother's house that we all grew up in that is now no longer there.
What kind of donations are you looking for?
Right now they lost everything. Over 500 homes, families, they lost everything. So we're taking everything from pet food to healthcare, first aid kits, clothing, blankets, shoes, perishable items. We're taking everything right now. We appreciate everything. Nothing's too little, nothing's too big. My whole establishment is full with things now. We're actually getting a big container to start loading everything in to make room for more donations coming in. It's the number 9TH, and it's Island Kava Lounge. Yes, this is my direct number. Anyone is more than welcome to call me. We actually have people out in Pahrump that come out here almost every day or every other day that can, if people can't get things out, they can possibly bring down the donations as well. The address is 5447 South Rainbow Boulevard.
A Pahrump man gets into a physical altercation with another man over a soda, says investigators. On August 8th of this year, Nye County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call about a man being stabbed at Petrick Park here in Pahrump. As deputies arrived on location, other officers already had Kurt Savage detained. Savage was sitting in his camping chair at the park near Bob Roode Community Center. According to the report, Savage stated to officers that someone had come to Petrick Park and gave another person 3 sodas. Savage told officers that he became upset because this other person did not share the sodas after he asked him to. Savage says he walked over to this person and allegedly swung a full quart-sized metal thermos at him and then punched the side of his face. Then Savage swung his thermos 3 more times at him. Savage continued to tell officers he then picked up his knife that was lying on the ground and swung his knife at him. The other man then began to back away from Savage, and after realizing his cell phone is dead, the other man ran to a nearby vehicle and asked a lady sitting in the car to call 911 because he had been stabbed. Officers asked Savage why he used his knife and did not call authorities or attempt to walk away from the confrontation. Savage did not give the officers an answer. Per the declaration of arrest, officers asked if Savage was aiming for the other man's head or face with his knife. Savage answered, saying he was aiming for his hand and attempting to cut him. The man who was stabbed in his hand was seen by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, who bandaged his hand but refused to be transported to a medical facility because he was told he needs stitches. Kurt Savage was taken into custody and transported to the Nye County Detention Center. Kurt Savage is being charged with battery with a deadly weapon.
The deadline for the PACT Act benefits for veterans has now been extended to August 14th due to their website issues.
The VA is extending the application deadline following an abundance of technical errors from a high demand of veterans. Applicants now have until 11:59 Eastern Time on Monday, August 14th, to be eligible to have their benefits backdated to August 10th, 2022, the day that President Joe Biden signed the PACT Act into law. According to the VA, every veteran or survivor who has received an error message while applying for the PACT Act benefits can consider their intent to file complete. Officials remind that no veteran will miss out on a single day of benefits due to this issue. For more information, visit www.va.gov.
News 25 will be back after this break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back. News 25 caught up with Sandra Ramos, volunteer manager at Make an Offer Shop, a thrift store that donates money to a pet rescue.
Hello, welcome to the Make an Offer Shop, a resale thrift store located at 1050 South Dandelion Street, next to Napa Auto, right off the 160. Our store hours are Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 3 p.m. We accept donations during those business hours. All of our store proceeds go directly to benefit the rescues at Never Forgotten. We sell goods donated by a very generous community. Our store volunteers and our customers who shop here are doing what we can to support this great cause. But we need lots more volunteers to help here in our store and also at our rescue facility at 3091 North David Street. Follow us on Facebook. You can see what's new and what specials we're having. But most of all, thanks for your support. Thanks for shopping with us. Thanks for letting us help the rescues at Never Forgotten Animal Society. From all of the volunteers here at Make an Offer, we hope to see you soon. Thank you.
The Pahrump Remote Area Medical is less than 2 months away, and they are in need of volunteers. Mikey Ruhan reports.
With the Remote Area Medical Pahrump event less than 2 months away, they are in need of general support volunteers. These roles do not require you to have any medical training and can include things like data entry, patient check-in, volunteer check-in, food services, parking lot, etc. If you're interested in becoming a volunteer at the Remote Area Medical Pahrump event, October 7th and 8th at Pahrump Valley High School campus, 501 East Calvada Boulevard, Pahrump, Nevada, register today at www.ramusa.org/volunteer.
Pat Lemming from Never Forgotten Animal Society is here to tell us about a beautiful cat named Pam that is looking for a new forever home.
Today's Rescue a Pet segment is brought to you by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi everyone, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society at 3091 North David Street in Pahrump off of Bella Vista in the north part of town. With me today is a sweet little girl by the name of Pam. Now, Pam has been fixed. She's had all her shots. She's had her rabies vaccination, so she is ready to go home. She's approximately 3 years old, and as you can see, she's got some very unique coloring on her. She's just a little purr machine. You pick her up, and the first thing that happens is she starts purring. She likes being held. She likes being involved in things. She likes cuddling. She really is a cuddler. And she likes nothing better than to be in your arms all day long, if you have that kind of time. So she is here available at Never Forgotten Animal Society. Her adoption fee is $95, which includes her spay, microchip, all of her vaccinations, and her rabies certificate. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5 every day. No appointment is necessary, so you can come in and visit with her anytime. Along with all of the others we have. We have approximately 30 kittens available. We have a bunch of adult cats, including Pam. So if you're in the market for a cat or a kitten or a puppy or a dog, please stop on by. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 till 5 every day, and you're welcome to come in anytime and meet Pam. She's just a real sweet girl. So come on in and meet her. We welcome you to come in anytime. Thank you. Our number is 775-537-8674. Please come on by when you get a chance. Thank you.
Isn't Pam just adorable? Well, Uber has now introduced a new in-app safety feature for rides across Las Vegas.
Uber announced its new in-app safety feature, which gives riders and drivers the option to initiate an audio recording during a trip. Riders can find the safety toolkit in their Uber app that will allow the recording to begin for rides across Las Vegas. Uber hopes the latest feature will encourage safe and comfortable interactions between riders and drivers. According to Uber officials, no one will be able to listen to the recording, including Uber, unless a driver or a rider submits a safety report to Uber and attaches the audio file. Before starting a trip, riders and drivers will receive an in-app notification if they are matched with a user who has the feature enabled, letting them know the trip may be recorded. Uber says the feature was first launched in Latin America in 2019 and is currently live in more than a dozen countries, including nearly 150 U.S. cities. Las Vegas is just one of the latest cities to implement the update.
And here's your look at sports with Mikey Ruhan.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports today with the Stanley Cup Tour continued. Stanley flying to Latvia, got the boarding pass and the passport, and off to Latvia. There's Teddy Bluger. He's eating, I don't know what he's eating. Is that flan? The Flanley Cup. Let's zoom in. Oh, it looks like ice cream. Las Vegas Aviators on the wrong side of the scoreboard last night. The Sacramento River Cats win 6-5. Rematch tonight at 7:05. Las Vegas Aces are at home tonight against the Washington Mystics. 7 o'clock from Michelob Ultra Arena. Raiders preseason kicks off this Sunday. They play the 49ers at 1 o'clock. Pahrump Valley Trojans football season is 1 week away. They play Lose on August 18th. And the Henderson Little League team is 1 win away from the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. They're facing Utah right now in San Bernardino. We'll keep you posted. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey, and congratulations to the Little League team for winning 10-0. They are now going to the World Series. We will be back on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, now here is Mikey to tell us what is on the menu this Sunday morning on Classic Country Breakfast.
Howdy. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast, we pay tribute to the late, great Robbie Robertson, who passed away this week. Legendary birthdays such as born on August 12, 1927, Porter Wagner, born on August 12, 1929, Buck Owens, and in the Not an Oldie But a Goodie segment, Kyle Keller calls the show to talk about his new album, The Great American Highway. Also, 80s country music hit maker Sylvia calls the show and tells us what it was like being nominated for a Grammy.
At that time I was young and it was exciting and all my dreams were coming true. And yeah, it was the song Nobody really changed my life in all the ways I'd always dreamed that it would, that I would be touring full time and, being on the award shows and being on television shows. It was an exciting time.
Don't forget to check out ClassicCountryBreakfast.com and tune in Sunday morning at 7 for Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio.
The new school year has finally arrived, and you know what that means. Time for parents to start packing lunches again. While it's tempting to quickly throw together a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day, it's important kids are eating a balanced diet.
The biggest thing is we want to make lunches that A, the kids are going to eat, and B, that's going to stick with them and help fuel them throughout the day. So my biggest tip for parents is to try to choose something from each food group.
Jennifer Hyland is a registered dietitian for Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says a healthy lunch should include a good protein, grains, especially whole grains, fruits and veggies, dairy, or a healthy fat. So what are some examples? She says you could make a simple deli sandwich or wrap pasta salad and even pack leftovers from dinner. Another option is putting together a snack box, which includes deli meat, cheese, crackers, a crunchy veggie, and a fun snack your child can choose. For younger kids, you should also make sure whatever you're packing is easy to open or eat. Highland says kids do not get a lot of time at lunch these days.
So the more that we can have things unwrapped, ready to go, smaller things, especially for little kids, you can even use like fun food picks in there, like little different shapes and stuff to kind of stuck in their food, and they can eat with that, and it can be quicker and it can be easier for them.
Highland adds it's also okay to pack things like chips and cookies once in a while, but make sure to have the nutrient-dense foods too. As far as drinks go, she says you should avoid anything sugary and give them water, flavored water, or white milk instead.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's looking like mostly sunny skies over the weekend with a few clouds. John has your weather forecast coming up next.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Happy Friday. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, all up and down the Ace Country Radio Network and worldwide on your local BTV app, the app that will help you live happily ever after. 92 degrees up there in Fernley, Fallon saw 93. Carson City checking in at 89 and feeling fine, 84 out there in Tonopah. Makes you the Cool Spot Award winner solo today. Yesterday, your Weather Twins with Goldfield, who hit 85 today. Almost in the money. Beatty saw 94. It's 99 in Amargosa and Las Vegas. Twin hot spots. Actually, Vegas, you win the over-under on the low tonight with 77 degrees. And out in Death Valley, it's starting to heat up 5 degrees from yesterday. 109 degrees on a Friday. Great way to start a weekend here in the Paradise Pahrump. Let's take a look at our current temperature, 95 degrees. Feeling not too bad. 97 just a little bit earlier. Winds out of the south to 11 miles per hour. That's going to be a theme this week. Sun rose this morning at 5:58 a.m. Setting this evening just a little bit earlier, 7:38. We pick up another couple minutes of that dark chocolate. You know what I'm talking about, nighttime. Yes, right. Low tonight, 73 degrees. And winds out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour are going to feel good as we head on into this weekend. Look at this thing. Cloudy skies. Actually, for the next 6-7 days, we got, kind of that monsoon, swampy weather going on. Temperatures in the high 90s for the next 3 days. Coming out on the weekend, they'll be heating up just a titch more, up to 103 degrees by Thursday. Friday looks like the clouds will be clearing out. We'll get some more sunshine, but temperatures backing off just 102 degrees. That's still summer. You know how it goes. All right, back to the desk. Here's David and Rory.
Thank you, John. Well, that wraps up this edition of News 25. I'm David Preston.
And I'm Roy Rossell. We will see you on the next newscast.
Have a good night.
Good night.